Here we are at the Dollar Tree. We have 4 teams competing in our dinner challenge tonight. $5 dinner challenge. We have Team Dish.
Yeah, Team Dish.
We have Team Slug. We have Team
Chef 3.
Oh, we have Team Chef 3. And then we have Team
Dollar Diners.
They're going to have 20 minutes to get 5 items. Here's our teams conversing, trying to come up with a menu. This is not an easy task. Here's our other teams in the aisles, in the pantry aisles. Wow. Okay, everybody seems to be congregating in the frozen section. Seems like a good place to go.
Don't forget our basket though. Be good in our sauce.
Shrimp would be really good.
In the ramen shrimp right?
Oh, with some broccoli.
We'd have to get the California one.
Team Dish is honing in on the 5 for $1 items.
We were choosing between spaghetti and chicken Alfredo.
Did you guys know you could get lobster egg rolls at the Dollar Tree? Shrimp egg rolls?
You can buy food already made here? Why are we
Beef and
making it?
peppers, and
Buy 5 of those and you'd be all set.
That's what I'm talking about.
are you guys coming up with a good menu?
I think so.
Maybe some chicken enchiladas, or what's your team coming up with? The little dancers?
Cheetos.
You have a solid plan here.
This is going to be gourmet.
Quality on a budget.
We're high end, yeah.
There are 5 items.
All right.
Okay, here's the Slugs waiting to check out. They've got their 5 items. Team Dish has 2 packages of shrimp, some ramen, some cashews, and some veggies. And here comes the Dollar Diners with a pizza crust, some cheese, pineapple, mozzarella cheese sticks, and some pizza sauce. Okay, we've done our shopping. Let's get cooking. Let's get home. Here we go. We're in Grandma's kitchen here. We have 4 teams.
So we decided to go with ramen.
Okay.
A ramen stir fry.
Tell me about your dinner. Ooh.
Pizza. Team Slugs.
Now check this out. They've got the Instant Pot out. They mean business. Okay, you will have 40 minutes, and your time starts now.
When you're doing your rice in the Instant Pot, it's just 1-to-1 rice to water.
Oh, and it's usually 2, yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for that tip, Shella. This kitchen is bustling. We're expecting some great meals to come out of this.
Probably more sauce, right?
So then,
Thick sauce. Thick sauce is good. There you go.
You got some big chunks you need to work out, Sophie.
Yep.
They're still spreading their pizza sauce.
Why is this really done so fast?
There's the tilapia fillet.
We've got this whole giant pot.
It's huge.
And only this
You guys are cooking for the whole neighborhood. Is that 2 packages of shrimp?
Yes.
Good thing you got 2. Well, this is pretty creative. They got a dollar sign on their pizza. That's pretty cute. That's a lot of butter on the corn. That's going to be really delicious.
That was me.
That garlic bread is great. Oh, we got a little bit of water boiling over. I'm perplexed. She doesn't like butter. That's why she's skinny and I'm
My
not.
rolls have a pound of butter each.
Yeah, I'm with you. We're busy here. We've got 15 minutes left, Chef. 15 minutes on the clock. Are you going to make it? Is your pizza in the oven, girls?
Yes. You gotta say, sun's up, guns out.
Mary Jane, the muscle woman, is over here showing her stuff. Hey, Coco. Are you going to be a judge? She will like the chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to less than 2 minutes. 1 minute, 52 seconds.
1 minute?
1 minute, 52 seconds. You have to be. You have to be plated. 1 minute 40 seconds, ladies.
Make sure there's shrimp right on
Time's up.
What?
Put your hands up. Take a step back. Okay.
Team Dish, we made stir fry.
It's a ramen stir fry.
Stir fry.
Let me get a close-up of it. That looks good. I love it.
Shrimp, cashews for a little crunch, a little color with the carrots and broccoli.
For our judging panel, we have Life, Charles, Zach, and myself, and Nora.
It looks really good.
Wow, for $5, this is great.
Life, what do you think?
I like the crunchy and the cashews.
I mean, shrimp. I mean,
At the dollar store? I could eat this whole bowl. It's really good.
oh yeah, easy.
I might eat the whole bowl. The noodles are well done.
Yeah, the noodles are a little bit
They're
too
not
done.
undercooked. Yep, I guess you're right. They are a little too done.
But that doesn't bother me too much. This would be a great college dorm room meal.
Yeah,
It's cheap, it's good.
you got variety.
I'm enjoying this.
Very good.
Great.
Yep, great, great.
Okay,
All right.
for your next thing?
What's next?
We are Team Slug.
Yes. What did Team Slug make for the judges tonight?
This is a rice bowl with tilapia fish, butter encrusted corn,
Ooh! Let me get a close-up.
Beans.
jasmine rice,
Jasmine rice.
and a delicious
And
rotel.
and some nice seasoned beans.
That looks wonderful. The presentation is great. Yeah,
You're right about the presentation.
the fish is wonderfully seasoned. Yeah, that fish is great.
Spicy. Really.
I don't know about the beans though. Beans and fish.
This reminds me of Jamaica.
We got the
Yeah,
rice.
I've never
beans
been
and
to
rice.
Jamaica, so I don't know what it reminds me
But the
of.
beans and rice go well together.
The,
Fish is delicious.
that fish is cooked perfectly. It's flaky, it's moist,
You know, when you talk about, eating healthy, you think about fish and shrimp and those things.
right?
You don't really think you can get it at the dollar store, right?
Okay, they need to present that.
Now keep eating.
Okay.
Team,
Yeah, it was so good.
Munch.
wow, you are serving on a silver platter. Tell us what you've made.
We've made chicken Alfredo, broccoli, and garlic bread.
Wow, again, we've got a gorgeous presentation. Yeah,
Everyone's starting on the bread except for Emily.
Well, I'm going to see how this Alfredo sauce turned out because I know they mixed store-bought with homemade, which is a good shortcut. Very creamy. That's really good.
wow.
Maybe if you had another dollar, you could have bought some Parmesan cheese to add to the top.
That breaded chicken is an interesting twist.
Let me try the bread.
Well, it was either that or canned tuna.
I'm glad you went this route.
It is really hot.
Very good.
This team made a lot. They made a huge amount of quantities.
Other kids.
Now that's what my mom, she was a thinker and she knows how to make a meal stretch. Her dollar stretch. So on this, I would say budget friendly.
I'm not normally a fan of Alfredo, and this is
This is a
got
good sauce.
taste to it.
It's good. It's really, really good. I
in the
can't even
oven.
stop eating that.
The dollar pizza and some mozzarella sticks with a splash of marinara.
And then you get to choose if you want more pineapple or less pineapple.
More.
Nice.
None.
Yeah.
Wait, Dad.
Camera.
Hold up.
So close. Marinara was spread out like fancy, artistically.
There's no cheese left in the cheese stick. It's only breading.
It melted in, didn't it?
Where'd the cheese go, team?
It melted in.
Probably
Did you guys get any cheese inside?
I think I got all the cheese.
dollar store's fault or the team's fault?
Yeah.
I'm not blaming this on the team. Okay, on to the pizza. Look at all these seasonings that they put on. That's a lot. Let's see how it tastes.
They use the pantry well. It looks like.
It is so good.
And they had pizza sauce, pizza sauce.
It's heavily seasoned.
A little heavy on the cheddar for me. It's more like a cheese bread instead of a
Right.
pizza bread.
Grandpa, what do you think about it?
I think it's very good.
I love this presentation on the edge here.
Yeah, it
I
makes
do
it so you like the end, you know.
Normally I don't eat crust, and I'm going to eat this crust.
Which
We only
team?
got one team and then there's other 3 teams
Oh,
after.
chopped.
No, because we had
And then they have to cook us another meal.
A dessert.
So let's start with the ramen stir fry. I thought it had a really good flavor.
They had a little bit of everything. They had a protein, a vegetable.
Good,
You
yeah.
know, they had it. The only thing I would knock on the first dish was I felt like the noodles were a little overcooked.
They were.
That's the only. Other than that, it was phenomenal.
In my opinion, the presentation on that one isn't up to par with these 2.
That's true. I really enjoyed the rice bowl. It was so good. Like flavor
Felt
after
like you were on
flavor.
vacation.
Yeah, you had an acid and you had the rice to tone it down. I thought this one and the fish.
The fish was delicious.
Yeah, comfort meal.
That was
Like
that was
the
home.
all-American meal.
Yeah, I thought the pasta, I think as far as if kids were judging, they would have picked this one.
Beans
And
eat
this
me.
had a great presentation.
Yep.
It's separated.
Just like a full-on meal that makes you full and happy,
And
right?
I would rank it number 1 for the presentation.
I would too. Okay, and then we ended with the pizza.
The design on the pizza was very
That was
well
very
thought of. It
creative.
looked like it took a lot of time to place all those pineapples. The lines were perfectly straight in the dollar sign.
Yes,
Okay.
everything was very good. To me, the biggest disappointment of the pizza was the empty.
There's no cheese in it at all. Okay.
So skip the mozzarella sticks at Dollar Tree. Sounds like.
Okay, so to me, it was between number 1 and number 2. I mean, I liked them all, but if I'm being honest, what I would like to eat again right now
I agree.
was the stir fry or the rice bowl. What about you, Zach?
I still have some more shrimp in this, so I mean,
Yeah.
I would probably go back if I was gonna go back in here right now. I'd probably eat the ramen first, just because I do have shrimp left. Some other things. Most of my stuff there's just the rice and the beans left. So that's probably the reason why I would. But those two, I mean, for sure. And that's really the challenge of this whole thing is you're making a good meal for $5, right?
Right. I think every team
Every team
excelled.
won. Every team
The
won.
rest of the people that eat are going to eat chicken Alfredo because that's what they're
And
hitting.
it's
There is,
stretched.
yeah.
And that is your, I would give this,
So if you have a big
I would give this the budget award
Yes,
because
I
of
would.
that. Okay, Zach, what's your number 1 and number 2?
I'd do the same as you. I think I'd follow suit.
Okay, Dad?
Okay, I'm gonna go number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4.
Okay, so Dad has the chicken Alfredo and then
And
shrimp
it was good.
and then the rice bowl.
And I like
And then the
fish.
pizza.
They were all very good.
And I do want to say that I don't think this was the team's fault. I think that the quality ingredients that they were given weren't top notch. Okay,
Not fun.
life.
Well, really enjoyed this competition, and I was excited for the pizza because I love to eat pizza. But I was disappointed that there wasn't any meat on this pizza.
And
The
there was
ingredients
sardines.
and the availability of the
put that
ingredients at the
Yeah.
dollar store prohibited this pizza taking the top
I told
spot.
her that-
You know, I agree with Emily that this Alfredo and with Dad, the presentation was beautiful, and
Yes.
the fact that it was separated out. Here again, I'm not necessarily a big fan of Alfredo, but it had a good flavor. The breaded chicken was an interesting twist. Obviously, I ate all the breaded chicken. The broccoli was well cooked. And then this one here, I agree with Zach that I wish there was more fish. The fish was fantastic, so if you're in the market of, you know, having a budget that you have to adhere to, I would think you should spend more money on the fish, because that's what this dish needs, is fish. Otherwise, this would have taken my number 1 spot. But I'm going number 1 with this dish right here. But the shrimp was delicious, the variety of the cashews, the carrots, and I agree with Emily. I want to, of all these dishes, I want to finish this bowl right
Yeah, I
here.
loved it.
This would be my number 1 choice.
Okay, great job to all the teams. Well done.
Yeah.
Good job.